a hunger for human blood. Here you will starve for an eternity, torn by an unquenchable lust. I curse you with my name. You shall be Blacula.
What's going on, everybody? It's your main man back on the scene with another video. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe to help the channel grow. I would really appreciate it. Now let's get to it. The other day I did a video on Rocketeer and interview with the vampire and why it's stupid for the race change nonsense. There are some old black vampire movies that could be remade or used for inspiration as opposed to changing white characters, which is my preference. Now, the story behind Blacula and Ganja and Hess fits the reason why a black vampire would exist in the first place. So I did a search on Blacula, and this article came up. It looks like they are working on a remake. The original looks real bad now, and the special effects did not survive the test of time. So update wouldn't bother me in this case, but let's check this article out. Blacula Reboot in the works from MGM, Braun, and Hidden Empire Film Group. Now, if you check out the wording, I think it's going to be woke. The new film is a modern reimagining. That's like a buzzword today in Hollywood, which means woke elements, of the 1972 movie directed by William Crane and starring William Marshall as Blacula. The reboot picks up where the original saga left off after the 1973 sequel, Scream, Blacula Scream. Terrible movie. Terrible. And will be set in a metropolitan city post-beer bug pandemic. A description of Blacula teases how the movie will update the classic story as it follows the vampire as he thirsts for vengeance. And here it goes right here. Blacula is an ancient African prince who is cursed by Dracula after he fails to agree to end the slave trade. Blacula is entombed and awakens 200 years later, ready to avenge the death of his ancestors and those responsible for robbing his people of their work, culture, heritage, as they appropriated it for profit. There you have it. It's going to be woke. Let's just scan through this. Originally released in 1972 by American International Pictures, Blacula went on to become one of the highest grossing films of the year and has established a legacy for black ensemble cast, which included Denise Nicholas and the late Vonetta McGee and Thalmus Rasala, which I know I'm saying that wrong. The movie was later acquired by MGM through the studio's acquisition of Orion Pictures. Yeah, it's gonna be woke. Guaranteed it's gonna be woke. How I would do it, I would retcon it somewhat. And just use the original for inspiration. the title Blacula would have to go because it is a silly name. I mean, it's funny. It's a funny name. Blacula. But I would use the same name for the main character. I would change the story to where he's a king who conquered another tribe with the intent of selling them. And I would have a priest or a priestess from that tribe to curse him for his actions. That way he would be a rich man who lived through the ages preying on human blood to stay alive and probably looking for a way to break the curse. Now that to me will be a more compelling story. So I'm going to wrap this up. So whatever, let me know what you guys think. Drop a comment below. I'm going to put the article in the description box. And I will talk to you good folks later. Peace.